Today I'd like to call your attention to an interfaith candlelight march and vigil to take place in downtown Birmingham, Lynn Park, at 6:30 on this coming Saturday, June 25th. The purpose of the event is to express opposition to Alabama's new immigration law, HB 56. I share this with you because the event is being sponsored by agencies which are supported by the churches of this presbytery, agencies such as Greater Birmingham Ministry and the Alabama Faith Council. I realize that not everyone will approve of this event, and others will not choose to participate in such an event. However, I hope all of us will give thoughtful consideration to the ramifications of HB 56 as it impinges upon our lives and witness as Christians. As a Florida faith leader back in March, I signed on to a letter from the Florida Council of Churches calling on our elected officials in Florida to reject proposed anti-immigration legislation. I did so because although few of us would deny the need for comprehensive immigration reform, the statutes that are being enacted by the states across our nation have the practical effect of restricting the expression of our fundamental religious beliefs. The provisions of the new Alabama law criminalize acts of ministry to which we are committed as followers of Jesus Christ. As Christians and as churches, we are charged to care for the stranger among us as an expression of our faith. From the Old Testament requirement to care for the aliens, to the New Testament parables of Jesus, of the Good Samaritan, and the Last Judgment, we have a biblical mandate to care for the stranger as an expression of God's love for us and for the world. Now, Alabama law requires that we serve as agents of the state, identifying the status of persons and joining in the attack on every aspect of an illegal alien's life, rather than following in the footsteps of the Master. In our ministries, we don't routinely ask the immigration status of congregants before ministering to them through word and sacrament, or before ministering to their needs through First Light, or through food pantries, or clothes closets, or vacation Bible schools. Yesterday, I was driving through 5 Points South in Birmingham, and I saw the statue of Brother Brian, and the question came to me, what would Brother Brian do? Brother Brian is Birmingham's Presbyterian patron saint. Of course, those who enacted this law may seek to assure us that they would cast a blind eye when it comes to some of the church's ministries, but I'm not reassured. Who's going to decide which violations on the part of churches and faith-based agencies will be tolerated and which will not be tolerated? Who's going to decide who's going to be charged under this law for taking a neighbor to church or to the emergency room? I hope that together as Presbyterians and Presbyterian churches, we will lift our voices against this encroachment on the free exercise of religion, and that we will call on our elected officials to demonstrate a modicum of compassion, a moral courage, and just plain good sense, calling on them to repeal laws that limit our freedom to serve others in the name of Christ, and to freely express our faith, not in words only, but also in deeds. Thank you.